Morning, it is 4:22 and we're here taking off for yet another estate sale. So give me a minute, let's get on the road and I'll be back. So let's do a little talk while I'm on the way for this sale. Did another video on how I assessed what's at the sale. So I mentioned there's a lot of like home goods stuff that is really kind of in third place grouping of what I'll look at. There's a lot of blow molds. I'm mainly referencing the larger ones. They're kind of in a second place. And then the first place item that I want to get to is where they put the Christmas stuff. They didn't give me like a specific, I think I will ask when we get here today, is it a bedroom? Is it an area that's, a living room? Because I did mention that this house, maybe I didn't, it's a 3-bedroom, looks like 1.5 bath rancher, just a typical American rancher. And they had what it looked like a 1-car garage, and they have a bay window there now, so I'm assuming it was made into like a living room. And I've studied the pictures, but there's so many pictures. There's like 950 pictures, and it's not like there's a lot of like redundancy in them. I mean, they really have that much stuff. It's insane. And honestly, I didn't look at the item pictures again yesterday because that was Thursday night, today's Friday. I looked at them Wednesday night to do my list, to get all my assessments of pricing and that kind of stuff. And I didn't look yesterday. I figured when I'm sitting at this sale, as you can see, like I said, it is dark out right now. It is 4:44, so, it's still early. I'm going to have plenty of time to settle in when I get there, and I can just look at the pictures. But the grade A stuff, in my opinion, is the Christmas. One of the items, the first item I'm looking for, are what is called these U-built. They look to be almost like a paper pattern, and the only way I could describe it is they're very colorful. Almost, you have to cut it out yourself, and it used to look to me like, the only thing I can think of, remember, was like the teachers used to put them on like their doors and stuff. I'll try and throw some pictures in here on the screen during the editing. And some of those were very, very lucrative. I gotta see, in my mind, I've set a budget of $20, and whatever happens when I set a budget is I just blow it. So I don't even know why I set a budget, because I wonder if I would, cosmically do better if I did. I don't know. But the paper things were my first. There was a pair of blow molds that I really kind of wanted for myself. And when I asked about where they were at, the gentleman did say to me they're not really in that good condition. So I kind of wrote them off to be down the list of stuff. So after the paper products that I'm looking for, I think I'm going after this creepy Santa wall. It's supposed to be like a wall music box, and the eyes like dart back and forth. I'll try and throw a picture of it up here. The only thing I found for anything on that was Worth Point. So that's another thing I want to look at when I get to settle in up here, is what is the cost of that subscription? I don't know if it's going to be worthwhile for me, because honestly, this may be the last weekend that I'm doing this type of thing. Next weekend is my 30-year wedding anniversary. We are going to go up to my father-in-law's, which is 5 hours away. He's in a he's in north central Pennsylvania, and it's kind of very remote. Not remote in the sense that, I can't get services like, the internet. It is kind of spotty, but I'm not going to, I don't know how many things I may, because usually we just kind of hang out And honestly, I may even miss peak leaf peeping season up there, but I may just see if he's got some antique stores and stuff around. But it's a very rural, maybe that's what I should say, very rural there. So I know I'm not hitting any of the sales here. And then we're left to like the weekend of like around the 19th-ish. And that may be it. Like I said, I can tell you things are picking up in our wholesale business, and I'm kind of sneaking out. Like I said, here I got up at 4, but when the season gets rolling, I mean, I'm literally in the warehouse packing with him. It could be till 11 or 12 o'clock, and my son right now, between college and another job he has not been very available to help out, so his job will end November 1st, so that'll free him up. So I don't know what it's going to look for me on these holiday or these Saturday weekends. So anyway, that is my target list. I did forget to mention is there is some shiny bright ornaments that are going to be at this estate sale. Maybe not shiny bright exactly in its brand, but those style of ornaments. So they're on the target list as well, and those I'm going to be trying to like scoop up pretty quickly. So here we go. It is supposed to be up here on the right, and you can see it is dark. I'm going to have a hard time really trying to find this house. I believe this is it, and I'm going to be parking in some piles of leaves. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more recon and be back. I don't believe they have a sign-in sheet, but I'm gonna go look and I'll be back. So he's not doing a list. I don't see anything up there. I am the first one here. There is like nothing going on around here. He may have picked that up. And I could see through the bay window, and he brought in those plastic shelves, and there's a lot of stuff laid out on that. I'm gonna settle in for a nap right now. It was like 4:52 when I pulled up, so there is nothing going on right now in this neighborhood. I'm gonna just take a nap and I'll be back. I don't know if this is gonna get in the video, but it's 5:03 and the second car just pulled up. Again, I don't know if this is gonna make the video cut, but it is 5:47 and there must be at least 6 or 7 cars here now. The third guy that pulled up came to the car and asked if I knew about a list, and I said no, and he said he came from 2 hours north for this sale, and I happen to have a legal pad in my car. And he's like, well, I think we should start a list. And I said, oh, I have a pad of paper, I mean, if you really think it's necessary. And he's like, oh, there's going to be so many people coming, we need to get that list. I said, okay, well, here, just take it. And so he's like, well, I'll make sure I get the car behind you. I said, okay, well, I thought you were the car behind me, but he's like, no. He's like, I parked right here around the corner. And I said, well, take the pad of paper and do what you think. I see he moved his car, but yeah, he was really getting nervous. I just woke up from my nap. It's like 7:06, and there must be 24 people here already. So I started looking at the pictures, and I have a good sense of where the Christmas is going to be. And of course I have to go to the bathroom again, and this is like, I'm not going to be able to leave now. So the people holding the estate sale company just pulled up, as well. So probably the guy having the idea to create the list probably was a good idea, because like I said, there has to be 24 people. People are sitting around in little groups talking. I brought my chair today. I don't know what made me, probably because when I saw the picture of the house, like there's no, I'll do a video of the house in a minute. There's like no front porch or anything like that to think I'm even gonna stand on that. So I am probably at some point soon going to just get my chair out and go sit on the thing.
Yeah.
You must have got 3.
No? Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I really got a house with small stuff.
Oh my God, yeah, they got quite a crowd now.
Yeah.
Well, there is like a ton of stuff in this room. Somebody really liked this cast iron stuff.
He did, like that.
Built a whole shelf for it. It's hard because I don't want to leave my bag, but wow. Lots of different little knickknacks in there. I'm sure there's some really good stuff. But little buildings, and I know there was train stuff.
Yeah, but it's all high priced.
I don't buy that, so to me, I'm not really,
Yeah.
familiar with what the pricing should be, but tons of the hobbies.
Imagine dusting this stuff.
No! How do you know what you have at this point? I guess that's why they have multiples of stuff, because it's like they wanted certain collections of stuff, but... Oh, I don't know what just dropped off the bottom of there. Is that because I was just trying to pick it up the look? Oh, it goes in there, so I guess it allows it to turn around.
Yes.
Any clue what they're priced at?
No.
They're kind of cute. I'll put them in my bag and see what they price it at when I get up there. Tons. Hot Wheels. Tons of these other cars. Oh, look at all these little mini ones. This would really be cute for a village. All this stuff, I guess that would be great for little village scenes. Man, old books. H-Max. There's a different ones in here. Oh, they got more books out here.
Right, yeah. Right, no, did you go, you did go to the back room. I did. Yeah, and then to go outside, you have to be outside. Right. Yeah, I guess you have to.
Somebody else would be.
How are you?
What?
I'm sorry. It's not what these things in the middle of the room are.
Done now.
In here.
Yeah. Are you overlooking anything?
Did you get outside or where'd you go?
Yeah, I went downstairs.
Downstairs? Is it downstairs too?
Yeah, it's where most of the military stuff was.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to put the military in with the Christmas. Did you get anything good?
Yeah. I don't think much of it's going to go today because
Yeah.
And all the way there.
I'm noticing with the Sierra. Yeah, it's very overpriced. Wow, they got old electronics up there.
I don't know what cat that is. Yeah.
What do you take for it?
Oops, sorry. Went over your head.
Just some figures, nothing to write about, home about, really, just not a whole lot.
I was interested in this. What's the price?
Hello, excuse me. Were you finding something?
It's right here.
Your directions were great earlier, or no? Yeah,
You
was your-
have
well,
a little. Here, let me see.
They might be, I'm not sure.
72 for that.
Do you have this?
what is it?
It's in the box.
I believe so.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I should have known.
Listen!
What blonde list did you want?
Oh, this is all the paper. Yeah, this is all like the history stuff in here. What is the angel though? Interested in her. So. These old colors. Oh, these are pretty.
German shovel cover. Price on it, though. I remember this.
What is
I
that? Is that
have
a,
this. This was a set. It was a mortar set, a toy set.
was that those whatever
They
they're
were spraying
banned
it
now?
and they would fire.
Is that the what do they call them? It was something. It was like darts for
Oh, lawn
jarts or
darts,
something.
yeah.
They were all banned. Well, if you have a
Yeah,
store,
that was safe.
if you're
Like, if that hit you, that wouldn't hurt you.
yeah, no,
Lawn
if you,
darts, good.
no, if you have a store, you could do them. But oh my god, there's like tons of this stuff.
5.
And what could they have in the basement that was not here? I mean, this is like a ton.
Yeah, there's a lot of military stuff out there.
Yeah, not that's my forte, but
Oh, it's, yeah.
it's paper stuff.
All right, adios.
Oh, light bright. Oh my, I got all the kitchen. All right, I'm gonna have to put my stuff down.
Oh, here it is. Good memory.
I have, oh, you just put that there. I'm like, wait a minute.
Right.
I'm gonna just leave my, right here, is that all right, or?
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if I wanna leave that.
I'll leave it here.
Okay.
I'll watch it.
One brush through. I had it.
There's about
Told me these were 10.
These are really cute.
It's a clock. 20. That's okay.
With this handle.
Now I got dollar metal shelf.
How many?
Oh, the alien. Yeah. These are cute. Those are $4 each. There's still people outside, and I can't even see. Can't even see what that says. Hello, Matt. I don't know if I'm gonna spend $10 on him.
And then he was on the $4 one.
$4 at 10.
And that's it, empty.
Oh, he looks cute. $20 though. Toys.
Your total is 130.
Oh my, is he heavy?
Them two things didn't have prices on in their boxes. All of them there were the ones.
So this one's
Yes, that one does.
She would be considered Mrs. Claus though.
Christmas.
Right, and then them two right there,
These two?
yeah, I don't know what the prices were. These were in a box with a whole bunch of these boxes. No,
Oh, he's
no price
32.
on
I
it.
don't think I'm gonna take that though.
And then the reindeer.
Oh, phones.
Only ever $130.
Oh, look. Oh, I'm so sorry.
140, so I owe you 10. Don't leave.
Heaven forbid.
Oh, those are napkin angels of the mouth.
Yeah,
I don't know when I get those.
yeah, no, yeah.
I got the glasses by a lot of casino stuff. Oh, I saw those. Set of 8 for 32. I think the full sets were selling for like 40. That's old.
Everybody will think you shot the grandma.
Do you?
The deer back there is really cute, but I don't know that I'm going to spend 24 for him.
Oh, okay, okay.
13 now.
Yeah, that's the thing, I was looking for somebody, like, say, because it's the big armor, you got it. Yeah.
Those are really cute. One for $6 a piece. Look over there, they got stuff. Oh my god, there's stuff everywhere, so I'm sorry. Oh, those are the phone box dolls? Oh, okay. I think I could probably sell that for at least $10. I don't know if it's worth it right now. Here is all the balloon balls. I do want to go out and see the balloon balls. Bottles of old liquor. Oh, look at these old tiki glasses. So for $3. 12 bucks.
We can't get to the outside from the inside?
I think they're trying to limit so they can keep the number
Oh,
of
yeah,
people.
yeah. Oh, that's...
I use these every morning. I love them, but I don't know for $6 a piece. Tupperware containers. Oh, those ones up there are really not in the best condition. Yeah, they're just the way the price doesn't make it worthwhile. That's what I can't catch. Oh, look at this. I don't know who. They're in bad condition. Japan. Is this how you get to the outside?
No, outside you gotta go out the front and round.
Oh, but there's what's some, oh, there's some stuff in here. Were you
wanna
coming
go?
in or I'm sorry?
No, I'm looking at these shelves right here.
Oh, the old food. Just what everybody wants, right? I guess people do want the tins. Old cans, I guess people want that too. Cute.
I'm looking at the cleaning stuff.
This goes on and on.
I know, you can't get away. There must have been an attic at one point too. So there's a little military. Oh. Put that stuff in. Is that a candle? Guess they were candles, but that one's missing a wick. 12. One's missing part of his head. That moose is kind of cool for him, a piece.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's me. I would need to be out here.
This one sounds reasonable. Oh, those are really cute. Bells. That for a quilt project. Don't mean to box you in, I'm sorry.
No, just that little box on the end.
Which one is yours? This?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
I can't even imagine what it just took for them to try and figure out what to even inventory. This is quite cute. How much they want for this, I can only imagine. Is there a bride anywhere? Just salt and pepper shaker. I guess it's missing the other one. Oh, baby. What are these? Yeah. Actually broke up the whole little nativity.
In fact, when you go on vacation, call them.
It's like,
Said, turn the heat off down.
oh, in the States.
It's ridiculous. So, you know, it's odd.
Yeah.
Paying for it. Somebody's
Yeah,
paying for it,
somebody's
right?
paying for it. It's odd.
Excuse me, where we go?
Oh, that's cute.
But you know what? It stays dry.
Well,
Well, that's probably why.
Winnie the
so I
Pooh
guess
movie
that's-
theater. That's kind of cool. How are you getting outside of this house? $150 for that set. I like their Fire King or Pyrex. Creamer set probably would be worth something. Sugar bowl, but $12. I think we've got one. Oh, birthday set where you could make your own numbers. Kind of cool. Let's go pay.
Now get things for free.
Final three.
How are you getting to the Outback?
You have to go out and around. And I asked him to hold the lens.
Oh my god. So now I gotta go around Outback.
We haven't had any rain in months, so hopefully we have a good weekend.
Well, we had drizzle.
That's it.
Did you get anything good?
I got, the only thing I got was a few ornaments.
Yeah, they were all, some of them were priced individually, and yeah.
I know, yeah.
I came out to see what these blue molds are.
Are they charging $50, $60 for these?
Yeah, she's cute. She's got a little bit of loss. I don't know if he's missing a base or what. Oh, this is the set he's got set aside for me to take a look at.
See, the latest are coming in the holiday stuff. Rabbits. I don't want to pay $50 a piece.
And you can see where they've had to repair them.
Yeah, those are on hold.
No, he asked for me to take, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, these are way beyond anything I can do.
Yeah.
It's in here.
There's some in the garage, but they don't have the lanterns on the top.
Yeah, that's beyond anything I can repair, so they're fine.
Great.
I'll find out, Ricky.
I'm passing. That's way beyond anything I can do with them.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can talk for a second. Ricky!
Oh, there you are. Good calling. How much are the molds with it? I got all these molds on this shelf. Take a look at it. Huh? Just give me an idea.
Those are cute.
I would say for the larger ones, this would be 12.
Oh, there's a box with a bunch of little lead bricks in it.
12 for the larger one, right?
Yep.
All right.
I don't know if anybody's break through these. Just here to have it moving in the piano. I guess that's a Why? Am I starting to piss you off?
Like every time I go around, there you are. It's like seeing an old friend at this point.
Well, what is your name again?
I have some. My name's Tracy.
Tracy. Okay. I was gonna say, so now, but see, I don't come your way much. I know you said you're more
Yeah, I'm
on the
all-
shore.
Yeah. So, but I'm telling you, this is. I love it.
One's missing a handle. There's more of that blinky that we got. There's some- It's missing a handle too. This one has a handle. Empire one. The sale just keeps going and going and going. What's in here? Oh, that's the rest of that. 120. I bought that in another sale. I'm just pulling it out. Oh, look at all the Dalmatians. You want a Dalmatian? It's like you got all this stuff in the dark. You can't see. Oh, Monopoly houses. You want some wooden Monopoly houses? I'm gonna sneak behind you and get out of here. This is more out of being nosy than actually thinking I'm buying anything.
Yeah,
Well, there's plenty of stuff I should be looking at, but
find some place to park because I got a bucket of hammers.
I'm gonna make a pile right here, okay? Okay. Yeah.
uh-oh. Yeah, this is totally not like a... What is this over here? What this light thing is up here. No idea.
They've all been repainted and they're all missing their straps. Yeah.
Oh my. Holy crap. Oh, I think I'm going right out here. Paying and getting out of here. This is sunny. Oh, look at all the candy cane. We'll say they kind of had their stuff organized. Yeah. I don't know what he's got. He's got all these. He's got all these up here. What are those for? Alright, I think it's time to go in and pay. So it's Kristen, and I'm going to come back. I'm trying to try and do just a brief wrap up. Just like, I can't believe my hair is still wet from my shower this morning because I started this day at, like I said, like 4 a.m. And I got done there, it was like 10:22 or something like that. I'm sitting now at the Starbucks. You know, I had to come get my Starbucks after that. Was quite a day. So I got there at probably about 4:50 something in the morning. Again, I don't know how much of what I took video for I'm going to wind up putting into this video before the hand, so this may be repetitive, I apologize. But about 5:03, I mean, I got there first, there was nobody around. There was somebody that pulled up not too long after I started to settle in, and he pulled up behind me. And it was funny because he happens to be from the same town that I'm in. He was not very, very approachable. He was definitely on a mission. He's apparently got a military store in the town where I'm at. I honestly don't know what it is or where it's at, but there was times he was personal, but he was not giving up anything to me. I want to just tell you, I was trying to just like kind of do the networking thing and not going to work there. So about maybe 5:20, I had somebody like knocking on my window, and it was the gentleman that was there for third place. And he just said to me, like, is there a list? And I said, no, as far as I know, you know, they'll give out tickets about an hour or so before. And he says, well, all the people and with all the stuff that's going to be here, he's like, I think we really should have a list. And I said, well, I have a tablet if you want. I'll give it to you if you want to go, you know, do whatever you want to do with it. So it's a good thing he did. And he came, I was talking to him, he was like over 2 hours away coming here. So I can only imagine what time that man, I don't even know if he even went to bed at that point. So I guess he handled doing whatever with that list. I fell asleep probably between 5:30, 5:45-ish, and was asleep for about an hour. And when I woke up, I was shocked. There had to be 24 people. I mean, there was multiple cars. There was 2 different groups of men. There was like 3 or 4 in one group, 3 and 4 in the other group. And it was like the sun was just barely getting up. And there had to be, like I said, between the cars and these people milling around, there had to be about 24 people there. So I don't know how. And at this point, like I said, it wasn't even 7, and there was 2 hours to go. So it was literally like around the time that I was waking up at like I said, maybe 6:45-ish, the owners of the company got there. They started putting signs out, you know, what they do, which is, you know, fine. Well, then I was just looking at the door, gonna say like, well, you know, what happened with the, you know, what happened with the list? And all of a sudden, like, I got out and I'm just like kind of like stretching my legs. I wanted to, you know, get my bags going. I really kind of felt like I almost needed to get like a blanket for myself. And we see some guy go up to the door and they hand him a ticket and he walks, he like leaves. And we're like, oh my God, all of us are just standing around. And I'm like, what? Because it's like, no, this man is not getting in front of me. And like I said, I was just like stretching my legs out. All of a sudden, it was like a swarm of people went up to the front door. And honestly, it was the guy behind me that knocked on the door. And the guy comes out. And he's like, oh, you need a ticket? And he goes, well, I don't know what's going on. He just gave that guy a ticket, and we've all been here. And he goes, and the guy from the estate sale company holds up my tablet, and he goes, well, I've got this list here. Are you on the list? And the guy said, yeah. He's like, I'm second. She's first. You know, he starts going. He's like, well, we don't do lists. He says, but we saw this here. He's like, we're going to call the names from the list first, and then I'm going to have the people from the tickets come after that. Is that okay? You know, he's like, and we were all like, you could just feel the heat go down because we were all mad. We were all hot and heated about it. And we were like, no, okay, great. So that left us to kind of mill around, and we were talking because we were like, my God, there's like going to be like 2 hours at least left till the sale starts. And there was, like I said, easily, because even at this point now, in the like 5 minutes or so that we're still kind of like, oh, just chit-chatting now, just to, you know, reevaluate here, like that we're not mad now. We got talking, and I met this woman, this Pat. And the guy that was second to me that I was trying to kind of network with, especially since he's from my town, I was like, I kind of want to get to know him a little bit. He found some friend that came, and they left. They went off to go get breakfast or something. And this one, Pat, she's there, and she says that she's going to probably go get coffee. And I said, honestly, I said, I really could go to the bathroom. Can I jump in the car with you? Because I was parked literally right at the front door, like the best prime spot that was right there. I'm like, can I jump it? Because I don't really want to move my car. And she's like, sure, come on. Well, this woman was 89 years old. I would have never guessed. This little spry woman, I was like, whoo, may I be this spry when I'm her age? And I'm not even that spry at my age. I'm like, wow. So she was telling me how she resells. She like doesn't sell online. She, you know, so I was learning her story. It was cute. And she's been doing this since 1971. I'm like, my God, that's my whole lifespan she's been doing this for. God bless her. So, yeah, she was giving me a little lowdown on, like, she's known the guys that had the company. And, you know, it was nice to chit-chat. And we got back and just kind of hung out. And so when he opened the door, I'm going to tell you right now, my mind was just not focused on getting video at all. Really, not at all. So I got into the Christmas. Well, before that, there was a woman that came to give out a ticket. It was about 10 of them. I walked up, and she thought I needed a ticket. And I said, no. I said, can I confirm with you, is the Christmas stuff in that front room to the right? And she had to stop and think. She's like, oh, yeah. I said, okay, great. I said, I just want to confirm that, like, you know, what I looked at with pictures and all was good. So I was going after, and I'm going to put it up here in the video, these paper fold-out patterns. And I can go into them a little bit more when I show them. and I was kind of focused on getting that because that was my A item list. I did a special episode on how I kind of grade what I'm going after at the sale, and I'm going to tell you that I pretty well followed what that list was, and I'm really happy in my mind that I could clear my mind to know exactly what I was targeting. So I was literally in the Christmas room for maybe a minute by myself, that I had that step up advantage. Some days you think about it like, is it really worth that? I'm going to tell you yes. My problem was that the item I wanted, because the way it's folded and everything, it's sitting on the seat next to me, and that's why I keep looking over there. I knew they were going to be hard, and I should have. I knew my second item, besides the blow molds, and I knew they weren't going to be accessible. I knew I wanted this Santa, and I'm going to have to put a picture of it up right now. It was a music box that hangs on the wall, and Santa's eyes go back and forth. I knew I should have grabbed it. And the gentleman, I believe it's the gentleman that started the whole like mob of us going up there. I think it was him, because he walked right in that room, walked right up to it and grabbed it. And I said to him, I was like, wow, I'm like, have you been in here before? Because you knew. And he goes, oh, I saw it through the window. I'm thinking, no, bullshit. Yeah. So I have a feeling he has some prior connection with them, and that's fine. But the prices were very high. Again, I don't feel this need to keep saying to them how high the prices are. I knew if it was something not in my price range, I just didn't buy it, really. The pricing on the paper stuff, though, phenom. I'm going to do some research before I show you the stuff, so that I can make sure when I do show it to you that I have the pricing correct. But could be hundreds on the one. So I did get some good stuff in there, but I'm going to tell you, I had to leave the Christmas room to go out to find somebody, because I knew they were in that room, and I knew I wasn't finding them, and I spent way too much time. I spent like the first full 2 minutes of what was my advantage for being first looking for these, and it really was not going to be the best use of my time. There was like a lucite type of plastic type of church that I missed on. I saw the person grabbing that. I was kind of like, oh man. But I'm a firm believer in what was meant for you is meant for you. So I had to leave the room, go out to where the guy is that's sitting there, that's at the table where you pay. And I said to him, where are they? And I realized right away, when he didn't know what I was talking about, he wasn't the one I had on the phone yesterday. He's like, go ask. And I'm going to be honest, I can't keep track which one it is. I think I needed to check with John, and I think I was talking with Ben. And he says, and he was giving out tickets, and I had to stop him. I said, can you tell me where? And he knew, because he had me on the phone, that this was like really what I wanted. So he's like, hold on. And he went to take me to the room, but that Christmas room was packed. Like, there was no maneuvering through there. And he says, they're over there. He told me the direction of where to go. So I was like, thank God. Part of the problem was they had all the military uniforms in the closet that was in that room. So there was 2 or 3 men in there that were trying to get to those. And there was some, I guess they tried to make it so you could go in a circle around, but they had a kid's rocking chair and a couple things right there. And I'm going to tell you, it was more problematic because you really couldn't get it. It made it more so you couldn't get around. And I was on a mission. So I kind of, big old me, weaseled my way in with a bag. I did get in because a couple people did come out too. Thank God I got them. And I do show in the video the milk crate that's up on its side. They were in there, and I'll show you what they were in. So unless you really thought about what you were going for, you really weren't going to be looking for these. I did get through a lot of the ornaments. Some of the ornaments were priced individually. Some of them were priced as a box. I did grab one box that seemed to have a good mix to me. I am not the Shining Bright expert, but I'm starting to kind of realize what it is that kind of people are looking for. So I just kind of went through that room, picking shelf by shelf, doing, that kind of thing. It was when I got into the next room that had all of that cast iron, the little scenery, military figures stuff. I mean, I can't believe somebody actually built all those shelves for all of them to be on. It was amazing. Sorry. And it was just amazing how much was in that room. that's when I realized, like, oh my God, Kristen, you did not take any video. And you know what? It's better that I didn't, because I was so focused. I wouldn't even been thinking about how to try to get like good video on that. So when I went back into the Christmas room, I started going through it again. And then I started going through it on a more micro selection of stuff, like really looking in the boxes and stuff under the table. And I found behind one of the like banker's boxes that they had a lot of like linen stuff, a box of the old style hangers. One of them actually has shiny bright on it. I will show that. So I don't know if somebody tried to hide that back there. I have no idea why or how it was going to be back there. And then there was this like miscellaneous, like not cool looking plush thing that was back there. I was like, that didn't really look that great. But so I don't know why they were back there. Like I said, I'm wondering if I got somebody's stash that tried to put it back there. No idea. So I took a chance on quite a few different things in the Christmas room. But like I said, I kind of just have to roll with it sometimes, that this is my niche. And I kind of know or understand. And I don't feel, I mean, the paper thing to me is the big hitter. The other stuff, I know I'm going to probably make some money. I don't know I'm going to make huge money, but I don't know that I'm going to lose money. And truthfully, anything I bought, pretty much if it's not going to make me money, I would be more than happy to keep it for myself. So I went through everything. I'm telling you, there was just stuff everywhere. So let's get to it. I'll show you what I got. So here is all the good stuff. I will try to, I don't know if it's best to go outside here. So here's some of the stuff. I bought this, it's kind of got something inside of it. I don't know if it's supposed to squeak, but based on the type of plastic this is, it really makes me think it's vintage. It looked like it had a chip, but it's not. It's just the molding of it. I bought that based just on looking at the plastic. This is another piece that just looks very old. I don't know what they were trying to wrap around the neck. Again, for $10, probably may have overpaid on that, but I just thought it was really kind of cool. This, they had two of them there. It spells Noel, and these probably sell for about $50. And Lipper and Maine. I don't know if I'm going to make much of a profit off of this one. Again, it is the season coming in. This still looks like it may be in the original box. So I'm going to try on this one and see where that's going to go. I did probably pay up on these. These are the old vintage L's. They appear to be in very good shape. A lot of these start getting chips. There's a little bit of, honestly, just maybe paint loss, because it doesn't feel like there's an indent there at all. And then there's a third one here. So these little pixies can sell for quite a bit of money. Like I said, I did pay up on that. I did pick these up in the video. They seem kind of cool. A little bit of a good toy. The merry-go-round. This was $20. It is like an old shoe that they made this assemblage with. And I figured tree huggers sell for easily $20, or knee huggers. I think that's got to sell for at least that, right? So I figured that's it. This surprised me. I thought this was plastic, but it's kind of like a squeaky toy. He was the better of the two, if you can believe it. Here's some stuff on his face, which may be coming out of that assemblage. Kind of like the nutcracker for my own tree. So I figure these were $2. If it doesn't do well, I'll sell it myself. This was a surprise. The little minis, I've been loving these little mugs, $2. And this one's in really good shape. A lot of times this paint, the red paint, starts to come off. Again, I try to just pick up some different or more unusual ornaments out of there for the $2. Look at the cute stuff. Usually you see these as one. This is like residue of a piece of tape they must have had on it before. But I was surprised to see the 2. So I thought that was really cute. Just thought the scenery on this was really cute. I may keep this for myself if it's not really that valuable. This is the spaghetti trimming, and these are pretty common banks that I've seen. Again, kind of probably paid too much. I paid $24, but if it doesn't work out, I just keep it for myself, which, like I said, isn't a real good business practice, but you know, hey, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But put this stuff back in here. These were something I took a chance on. They were like McDonald's Happy Meal kind of, I guess, gifts back in the day. I told you we used to get good gifts back in the day. And this is Flounder and Sebastian. I did not see any other ones from this series there, but I thought they were something I could group up and probably do. This was the picture. Somebody walked in with the guy that was holding the estate sale looking for this piece, and I had grabbed it already and had it in my bag. It does have a repair on the cord. I didn't test it there. This kind of thing up here was kind of like saying to me, like, what is it? I'm gonna have to turn it on. It looks like there's some paint loss or something on it. I don't really exactly know. I think it's supposed to be there. Maybe not, because it's not on here. So then this may be wasp's nest that somebody built on there. We'll have to see. But that looked like a really cool older piece. That was $40. I honestly picked these up thinking it was $10 for the set, and they were $10 a piece. They look like a better, older wooden set, and I believe they may hold some smaller, like birthday size candles in there. One arm is coming out. Again, I thought it was $10 the set. They were $10 a piece, but I thought they were really cute. This is a piece, very vintage, probably from the 80s. I did not find anything online for him, so I took a chance on him for $6. I feel like easily something I'm going to get back. Again, if I have to, this is something for myself. Looks like it came from Rite Aid back in the day. I don't see any idea like where or when. Let's see. Doesn't say. So I took a chance on that. I'll use that if not. I went through that. These were things that are just older wooden ornaments. I felt like they, for $6, being that they were in a box with a set, I think it's the same thing. I felt like they could easily be a $20 or $30 item. Here are my shiny bright ornaments, and as I was taking it out, I noticed one of them has a broken top, and I did swap out one or two because I just didn't like the style of it. And so they seem to like the bright, the indent. So I thought for the $32, they were worth it. These were $1 a piece, and I just liked the graphics on them. I thought they were very cool, very retro. And again, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to sell them for, but like I said, every little bit helps. And then the big piece of the sale. This is how they were. Literally, like this. In this box, just sitting inside that wooden crate. Again, like I said, I'll put up what they are, but you're not really going to know. I did have to get questions because these don't seem to be really that valuable. It is patterns to cut out to make there's like part of it like a Santa sled. I guess this is the stuff you see people put out in the front yard. This is a reindeer. I don't know. I'll put up one that I found online in here so you can kind of see. So those really were not the desired pieces. I thought I was going for 3, and there actually happens to be a 4th one in here. This is the big piece that I just saw sold for, I want to say, at least $150. I paid $12. Conservatively, Santa. Him, I did not find an exact one just individually, but he was part of another set, and this particular one seems to be very desirable. I think I'm going to be able to get 150 on him. He's one that seemed to be selling for about 100. And then she sold for 65. There is one other one up listed right now for 60. So Mrs. Claus is always hard. So I will put her up, but she is always the hardest to find. There seems to be a lot of, when you see stuff, it's Santa and reindeers, but trying to find Mrs. Claus is not easy. So I am still going to price her up and make her very high in my price. So let me wrap this up and I'll be right back. So I'm going to wrap this up now because there is another yard sale about 2 minutes up the road here that I'm planning to go to now. There is another one that is supposed to be for Friday and Saturday that is about 10 minutes away. I may go over to that one. And like I said, this is probably one of the last weekends until the new year that we'll be going to hit these kind of sales for. So tomorrow I do have quite a few different options. Some of the companies don't post in my area. There's one that does not post. They do like mystery sales a lot. And they did post today a bunch of video for a sale they're having tomorrow. And they have a lot of the older stuff that comes into my wheelhouse for the crafting. I have a feeling I'm going to hit that, but that is truthfully very west of me and probably a good 20 minutes west of me. So if I hit that one, there is something off of Facebook Marketplace I would like to get that's over that way as well. But the town-wide yard sale for me is happening tomorrow. So I have a lot of directions that I can go in right now. And it's going to be tough because I spent way more than I wanted to spend today. But just in that paper stuff alone, I should be able to make some really good money out of that. So I'm going to say bye for now. I hope you enjoyed this segment of shopping with me. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye.